What's up, guys? It's Alex Clark, the Clark Group, Keller Williams Realty, and I'm here today to talk to you about, is it a good time to sell your home in the winter? So stay tuned. What's up, guys? It's Alex Clark, and just wanted to talk to you real quick today about selling in the winter. I get a lot of questions from clients who are thinking about potentially listing their home in the spring, and they call in October, November, December and say, hey Alex, we're thinking about selling. Is now a good time or should we wait until spring? And that's a great question. That's a really fair question to ask, and I'm happy to answer that for our clients when that question does come up. So the first thing to know is that, yeah, winter is historically a slower time in real estate, at least here in the Portland area. It gets darker earlier, it's cold, it's wet, it's nasty, it's dark at 4:30, right? So it's typically slower. There's less buyers out there looking, but there's less houses to compete against as well. Listings are coming off of the market, sellers are pulling their homes for the holidays, and that means that there's less competition. Also, the buyers that are looking are quite serious. They're very serious. The most popular month for corporate relocations is in January, and those people who are being relocated to the Portland area in January, guess when they're coming out to look? They're coming out to look for the holidays. So they're coming over Thanksgiving and they're coming into town over Christmas to start researching where do they want to set up roots in raise their families, right? So is it a good time to sell in the winter? I think the answer is, if you're ready to sell, you're ready to sell. I wouldn't necessarily wait for the spring to list a house. Another reason is everybody lists in the spring, right? So there's going to be more competition, there's more buyers, but they feel like they have more choices in the spring. Now, if you go ahead and take the plunge and list your home in the winter, well, what are some things that we can do to make sure that you're getting the best value, right? And that it's showing the best. Well, there's a couple things that we can do. And the first is we want to make sure that there is limited decorations. Now, I know it's fun to decorate for Christmas and have festives going on for Halloween and Thanksgiving, but we want to try and limit the decorations. The second thing that we want to do is make sure that the landscaping is cleaned up. Typically, people don't think about landscaping in the winter. The yard looks like it's a mess. Well, we can still have a landscaper out there and do a cleanup, make sure all the leaves are up, make sure the beds look nice and are clean, all the weeds pulled, etc. Really important is we want to make sure that the lighting is fantastic. So we want to change out all the daylight yellow kind of light bulbs to the really bright light bulbs. We want to make sure that outside we have some exterior landscape lighting, even if those are just a little cheap solar things that you can get at Home Depot or whatever, right? We want to make sure we're presenting the home in the best light, literally, no pun intended. And then the last piece is photography. We want to make sure that your home is being captured in the best way that it can be. So we bring in a professional photographer. We want to make sure the videography is fantastic too. And really, we're kind of weather dependent on that. We need to pick a nice day, sunny day, that the home can be featured. The other thing to consider that has nothing to do with time of year is what the overall market's doing, right? So the people that we listen to right now and that are educating us, the economists that we listen to, are saying that rates are super low. They're around 4% today. We expect rates to stay flat over the winter, but probably start to increase in the spring. And you know, the word is out. People are starting to feel a little bit anxious with regards to the election, with regards to the market, the stock market, what that's doing. And overall, I mean, we've been on a boom for 9 years now, and we're kind of due for a recession. So let's get ahead of that, and let's put the home on the market now. So if someone called me in today and saying, hey Alex, I'm thinking about selling the house, should I wait till spring? My answer is no, don't wait. If you need to sell, you need to sell. Let's get it on the market today. So I hope that helps. This is Alex Clark, Keller Williams, and appreciate you guys tuning in. Talk to you soon.